I hope you guys pay attention to this video because what I'm about to share is going to be full of golden nuggets. Yes, this video is not going to be edited, so please pay attention to the details as I go throughout this video. So first of all, why is this video important? And I think there's a lot of opportunity to make money. First of all, we're going to talk about the narrative, the top projects in this narrative that I am investing in. And third and most important, a tool that can help you to chart absolutely for free. I know it's for newbies and like intermediate who are shaking a little bit of when to enter, when to sell. This tool will help you. So first of all, what is this narrative? It's called the new banks right here. So the new banks meaning that you can actually use your crypto project or crypto assets in daily life. So, for example, you get a credit card with Visa or MasterCard, whatever, doesn't matter. These are just details. What matters is this card will allow you to top it up with USDC, USDT, whatever it is, and lets you buy or withdraw from your ATM machine your crypto. Why is this important? Because there is kind of problems with doing that if you live in anywhere outside the US. There's exchange rates discrepancies, which makes it 5 to 10%. Another problem is the hassle going through all of this. Then you have going into crypto, coming out of crypto exchanges is another hassle in some countries. So the ease of that, just top up your credit card with USDC, you go and buy whatever you want right on the spot. It's just, I think, amazing. Now, the involvement of this new banks is inevitable. So, meaning, I think salaries could be done through this. I think bank transfers can be done through this, through IBAN. Avici is doing that for sure. And the involvement will always be there. As long as Visa and MasterCard are lifting the unblock of doing so, that means there is some compliance from the governments to allow this, and therefore this is just the beginning. Now, that's the narrative. Why is it important? Why is it coming? And why I think it's going to come hard, because this narrative is still emerging narrative. People, investors, and crypto space love emerging narratives. They find early projects, they invest early, then they go and talk about it on social media, and they hype it up till it reaches its actual market cap. Once it's overvalued, people will exit. So this is how we play the game. You're gonna go into early projects. You can pick whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me what you pick for. What you need to focus on are chains that have a lot of traffic with no excuse whatsoever. The number one chain for sure is Base. Second is Solana. Third is probably Ethereum and BNB chain or BSC chain. So these are like where the liquidity is. So if you find a project that does this kind of thing on what is it, Phantom, it's not going to go anywhere. There's no interest. So you need to focus on the chain. The solutions that bring in into the project. So there's a lot of solutions that are evolving. For me, in general, this chart is missing one project. It's called PAYAI. Obviously, this chart is made by XMars DeFi. I don't know him personally, so I haven't followed him for a long time, so I have no idea of how legit this guy is. But so far, from looking at this, it looks pretty decent. So I'm just referring this so as don't take it as if one of these projects rug, you can't blame me. No, you're supposed to do your own research at this point. The ones I am very confident about and I really like is avici. I've already talked about this at $8 million market cap, and I told you to start accumulating between 6 and 8, and now sitting at 60 million. Revolution, whatever it is sitting, I think, about $60 billion. So all these guys can catch. CAS is another one, very popular, but people had issues with it because of support. The support was kind of not the best they had. So, but it's sitting at, I think, over $1 billion take, plus minus. So the ones I like the most: Avicii, Sanafi on chain, PAYAI, and VPAY. ethfi, obviously, it's a great project. It's just the market cap is huge, so I don't expect this to do 100x. I think VPAY, Sanafi, and Avicii can have space to do 20, 30, maybe 50x. And people say, "Oh, can you guarantee 50?" Well, let's see if it can do 5x. From there, you set the benchmark. Now, these are the most important projects. Obviously, XPL Plasma is another good project. Trustee is another project. Which ones do I like? So Trustee, yeah, I think this WireX is catching up the trend. So these are the projects. This is the narrative. Now, what is the tool? So this tool is actually, it's a browser called Comet. You could see here, this is I'm using it right now. This is Comet. So why is it important? For example, I come to the Bitcoin chart. I look at it here. I have it charted. Let's say you don't have a chart and you don't know what to look at. And you're like, oh, well, there's an assistant button right here. Comet is COMET. So you come to the assistant, you press here, and then generate a trade setup from this chart. So you press on it, and it will tell you what to expect from this market. So it tells you current price 91, whatever session ranges, possible trade plans, bias, bearish, momentum down, volume down, setup, short entry. So this thing is recommending a short entry for Bitcoin. So this is your analytical, guy, or TA guy sitting at the click of a button. So I come to Avicii on a desk screener, and I was like, hey, assistant, what a good entry point. A good buy entry point for Avicii can be determined by looking at recent technical indicator and support levels. Oversold support level has recently shown oversold signals on technical moving, current price, whatever, volume spike. A recommended buy entry for current price support levels on technical is between 4 and 410. So here you go. It's telling you what is a good accumulation price point. That's as simple as it is. So you don't need, so you're watching this video and this thing dropped to 2.7. And you're like, oh, so I'm late to the game, or I'm too afraid now to invest. You just press on this and it tells you what's a good accumulation, what's an entry, and what's an exit entry point. So these are the tools. This is the narrative. A lot of people will tell you, hey, maybe not, maybe yes. But if you look at Sanafi, see it here. Very healthy. Kind of chart, but you can tell there is almost, what is it? If you go to the 1 hour, I would say there is, holy crap. So this is almost an inverse head and shoulders. You can clearly see it here, and this looks, good to me. To be honest, it looks very good. So you can look for the ask it here, check assistant, help me out, give me an entry point. In general, why this narrative is gonna do well, because you're still investing early. Like, this is sitting at 3.9 million market cap. If this goes to 30 million, that's 10x. Can it do 30 million? Probability wise, yes. I want to see it getting to 10 million market cap. That's a psychological number. Once it surpasses that, confirms the breakout of 10 million, because the first level is 5 million, second level is 10 million. Once it breaks that 10 million, then step by step 20 million, 50 million, 100 million. So you need this to break 5 million, and after 5 million is 10 million. Why I think avici is still the best out there. So now, economics wise, the builder is insanely good. He's playing the game the right way. He's not in a rush to be listed on exchanges. He is in a rush just to um, support this project Avicii till the end. He wants to stand out as one of the best builders out there. You can tell. It's very easy to tell. So guys, good luck, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.